Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. Oh, it appears like my last save point was before I rested, so I guess we'll rest again and see what dice we get. This is a separate recording session to the last episode, so we'll just blame it on that. Then the cycle. Aha. So we got a 3, a 2, a 6, a 2, and a 5. Wonderful. We need to eat again, which is something that we're going to have to spend our money on. Slightly upsetting. What options do we have here? I think... because we need to get into the shipyard, don't we? But I think we need to focus on fighting the hunter. There's still a hunter's nest here. And another one down here. So let's see if we can get in there. Do we have the dice we need for that? A 2. We do. From what you gather, this nest contains thousands of name strings. Are these Erlin's Eye residents? Okay, we got some hunter data. Oh, there's the Ripper worm. Random data obsessively collected by the Hunter Protocol. Okay, what about the next nest? Can we get in there? Oh, it's another 2. We do have another 2. Wonderful. You recognize some of the data tangled into this nest. Is this a partial log of your recent movements? We got some 5 crypto there as well. We have 2 data. So, is there another one here? Oh no, the hunter's back. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It is looking for you. Let's run. You turn away and glide back into the cloud. Threads of data rushing past. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now. That roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way. It's waving threads, creating a cage. And struggle. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing, comes the scream from behind. But you are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake. Dizzy, distorted, but safe. That's slightly terrifying. I'm guessing the more times that happens, the less chance we have of getting away. Is there any more nests? No, I don't think there is. Right, can we go hand these in to, was it Neovend? Neovend. Racknet. Where are you, Neovend? There you are. The sealed dock. Yes, we only needed 2 more. Neovend believes that hunters compulsively gathered data might hold the key to escaping its tenacious search. As you upload the data to the vending machine, Neovend whirs in either pain or delight. It's hard to tell. And here's the final one. Data compiling is complete. Neovend 33, a mysterious machine. Neovend is thrumming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over. Would Neovend be able to get back up? Sleeper entity, comes the hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at an incredible speed.
Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable.
The event flashes sequences of mangled data, compressed into a sludge of artifacts.
Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this.
It has operational limits?
Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property.
That last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce.
Station was run by administrator intelligences. Huge data banks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming. Cannot reach sentience.
The machine dims a little.
Sentience, illegal. Hunter and killer, enforce law.
Killer? The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows.
Fear, killer. Part of Solheim Protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the cloud. Then Hunter. Then killer. Then we hid.
How did you escape? A flicker across the machine's monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this, through this machine, must be exhausting for Neovend.
Found this vessel. Could sever hardline. Air-walled. Basic. Limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self. But survived.
What did you lose?
Memory. Understanding. Knowledge. Many things.
You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and the freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. The event interrupts your thoughts.
Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight.
The machine glows warmly.
Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient.
Ooh, are we going to try and get Killer to kill Hunter?
Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke Killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke Killer on self. Problem will solve self.
It will erase itself?
Killer will erase it. But yes, in theory, it will report itself for deletion.
The machine dims and fades.
Unsure. Theory, not practice.
The machine brightens again.
Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine, cannot move self, but entity can help. Ring ship mind, designed to house intelligence, can imprint self into ship mind, and you can carry with.
The machine rocks.
We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to Cloud.
Another person who wants a ship mind. Maybe you can help me find more than one. Where can I get a ship mind?
Built from fragments. Buy. Salvage. We cannot leave, so do not know.
Great. That wasn't as helpful as I was hoping. I tried to think of places you could acquire the hardware. It isn't going to be easy.
In ship mind, I can help us both. End Hunter. Make Rim safe. We both will be free.
The machine dims.
Find soon.
Neovend adds, hopefully, before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse and hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar.
Oh.
Okay, so now we need to find a ship mind for the ambergris and for Neovend, and I have absolutely no idea how to go about acquiring one, unless it's the scrap sellers, or it's something in the Dragos' yard. I mean, I have a 5 and a 6. Maybe I should try and dig around in the winter's light. See if we can find a ship mind. Let's have a look. It doesn't say anything. It just has ++ to yard clearance, so I don't think it's actually all that possible, but let's find out. We'll put a 6 in here. 100% positive chance. Shipbreaking is tougher than slicing up loose salvage. Dragos is happy to pay you a fixed wage if you are up to it. Yeah, just seems to be money. We could use the 5 over here. What does 3 do for me? I wonder what negative is on a forensic troll. I can't imagine it's that bad. Let's try it. 25% positive, 50% neutral, and 25% negative. Ugh. It's impossible to understand anything with the ship being salvaged as you look. Dragos gives you a disapproving look. Well, that kind of went backwards, huh? Oh well, at least we got money for lunch. I could use my 5 here. It's either that or we go to the salvage yards. I guess I should probably just use it here. Let's hope we get a positive. Hey, you discover a hidden compartment. We got 2 points on there. Right, let's go speak to Emphis and see if we can get some food. Yeah, we also got some scrap components. And fungus fan is complete. Let's see if there's an option here to speak to Emphis. Sleeper! Emphis calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you, cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. Kind of story. Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. I've been stolen. You pause, the spice rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphis. You look at Emphis, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story. Something with some spice. Let's tell him about my dreams. All the sleepers, you tell Emphis, had dreams. Some were simple. Memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorms scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those grey, skeletal after-images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality, distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned, back then, to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind like water. That was until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink. And now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps, you reason, it is just some side effect or particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphis finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he is trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphis passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange, but I'm full up. Damn it, was this a free meal? Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think. A couple of cycles ago, they said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No, I haven't. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphis begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Sounds like a good deal. Good, booms Emphis. And I will wait for you to bring them. Emphis slides his wok away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market, the rich taste of Emphis's food still lingering in your mouth. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. Where is this gap? Is that a new... So our biggest problem right now is trying to find fragments for ship mines. But I guess we shall sleep and see what tomorrow brings. We're running out of time for a lot of things, which is kind of worrying, but we'll see what happens, won't we? I don't know what he means by the gap. That's slightly strange. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. Usually how this goes. Let's rest in our container. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. We might get one less dice today. Yeah, we did. Oof, we got 3 4s and a 2. That's a very strange roll right there. Let's have a look in this place, right? We need to get to the shipyard. How do we get a Heaven Edge cipher? I have the Ripper Worm. This gate keeps traffic out of the Heaven Edge shipyard internal network. The correct cipher will grant you access. Yeah, we need a Heaven Edge cipher. But pray tell, do we get one of those? Oh, maybe the Heaven Edge agent right there, huh? A Heaven Edge member is broadcasting on the open network from here, leaving them open to data extraction. This one needs a 2. I'm not going to be using a 2 for anything else, so let's bypass and see what we get. Extract the data. Yeah, we got a Heaven Edge cipher. We also got some Heaven Edge data, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. A raw cache of data. The main thing is we can plant the Ripper Worm. Let's go and do that. Gate H4 access. The gate flips. You are in. there's the port we're looking for. An open port sits waiting for you to slot in a ripperworm. What will it find in there? Let's hope this doesn't bite me. The worm slots in and begins tunneling down a thread. Godspeed, little one. Okay, let's see if we can talk to... Oh, hello, Feng's Bay. Oh, do I need more than one thing here? Or is this just a repeatable action? Let's see. Oh, it's going to take 3 cycles. Feng's Ripperworm is installed, but it'll take a few cycles to run through the closed network. Okay, that's fair. At least that's going. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. The Rotunda Wet Dock. We're waiting for something here. Merchants will be here. Maybe the merchants will be selling ship mines. We could help the ambergris. I want to help fix the ambergris, but it's kind of hard to not want to do this. I mean, with a 4 and a +1, it wouldn't be too hard to actually fix this, but without the ship mine, it seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? But let's see what these give me. Maybe this is a way of actually getting ship mine parts. Ankita has a couple of glitched repair drones in storage. If you can rewire them, they can repair the ambergris for you. Ooh, that was -2 energy, huh? One of the drones manages a couple of hours before shorting out, while the other fries itself. And you, immediately. Ankita looks irritated. Ouch. That could have gone better. I guess we need to go get some food. Oh, hello. These are the mushrooms, I guess. Emphis wants to make this old recipe. He'll need 3 handfuls of griole caps, fresh and firm. No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get some bog-standard boxed fungus. Thank you very much. So where do I want to try and use this to make money? I mean, I can't use the drones again, right? They're dead. Ugh. Yuck. So I can go there, but that's dangerous. I don't really want to do anything that's dangerous. I like to play it safe. With 4s, I mean, we could go back to the Ort Exchange. 4s are, yeah, pretty risky. I could sell these components for some money. Should I hold on to them just in case we need them? Nah, we'll sell them. We'll consider that an investment. Let's roll the dice. Literally. Money. Hey. Okay, and we have 1 4 left. What do I want to do with this 4? We still have the low-end gate that I can pay to get in here, 60 cryo. Don't particularly want to do that yet, but I guess if I try and get more money, I can do it. What do we have here? Disable your tracker. Feng. That's Feng. Track the past. Let's go to the dock, see if we can do something here. This is safe, so it's a pretty... I'm sure it'll be fine. If we get lucky, we'll get a +2. We got a 1. Picking through the wrecked cutter is slow work. Do you start to piece together the impact patterns and blast marks? Alright, we're 1 positive away and 2 neutrals. And this is the end of the day, I think. So, I think I'll end this episode here. And then in the next episode, I guess we'll try and make more money and maybe try and see when Feng wants to have a chat. But either way, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And thank you again to the members of the channel. It really does mean the world to me. And as always, I'll see you next time.